My name is Ingrid Abernathy. I struggled with the urban hike project simply because I grew up in such a diverse and culture area that I feel Salinas lacks. So finding something that was diversely new was really hard. You see, I was born and raised in Hollywood, California. When I say Hollywood, I mean down the street from two of the most influential studios in the area. So diversity in culture is a given living in Los Angeles. There's no way out of it. The city girl in me has tried a variation of traditional foods. I was taught at a very young age to always try something at least once in my life. Let me tell you, I love all types of food. Vietnamese and Indian food are my all-time favorites for sure. Church and religion-wise, I have explored many variations during my adult life. I was born into a Catholic and Christian household, which I have been baptized, did my communion, and also attended Catholic high school. I have attended a Baptist church, Scientology, and have dabbed in the Mormon religion. Fun fact about Mormons, did you know that you are not allowed inside the church unless you join the religion? Well, I found that out during my travels to Salt Lake City in Utah. I have since become somewhat of a Christian, but honestly, I don't seem to agree with any one religion. During my hike, I realized that I have embraced the country living in this area. For me, this agricultural way of life has been a real eye-opener. Before moving here, my only experience with the livestock or anything agricultural was at the LA County Fair and at Mount Sac College, which is where I attended during my veterinary science program. I never realized how strenuous farm work could really be. I live on the north side of Salinas and am surrounded by acres of fields. No matter what time of day I walk or drive in that area, there is always some type of work going on in the fields. I recently spoke to a family friend whose wife is a field worker. She works 6 days a week and usually 10 plus hours a day. He proceeded to explain that there are 3 shifts: early morning, midday, and night. This was news to me. I always figured it was a 6 to 5 type of job. His wife's hands suffer from arthritis and her fingers are permanently deformed from the repetitiveness of fruit picking. If it wasn't enough, these hard workers are also continuously exposed to extreme toxic pesticides, which not only affect their health but also affect our community due to pesticide drift. Basically, you smell the pesticide, then your eyes burn, your nose starts to run, and your throat starts to hurt. Considering that 80% of the nation's lettuce and artichokes are grown here in Monterey County, most Americans do not realize the challenges immigrant and resident farm workers face. I was one of those naive Americans. Listening to my friend's wife's struggle and seeing these hard-working people out in the fields was an extreme eye-opener. I am grateful for every meal and for the delicious and fresh-picked fruit and vegetables we take for granted. I also make sure that my kids understand how difficult it is to be out there in the fields in order to go ahead and produce the food that we eat.